Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to take a look and see what do you need to know right now. We're going to look at your career and money. We're also going to look at love. Feel free to like the video. If you could please share or comment, I would appreciate it. Keep in mind it is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personal reading, my email address and my website are listed down below. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising placements. I will put the timestamps down below. We're going to start with Aries first. Let's get one card for your career, Aries. What do you need to know when it comes to your career? Skills. Investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide services using your expertise to build a stable income. So Aries, if you have not been using your skills to benefit you when it comes to your career and you've not been satisfied with where you're at with your money, there is a need for you to tap into the skills you already have. There's something that could provide a really stable income for you when it comes to your career that maybe there's a skill set that you haven't tapped into yet. Easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Careful not to get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. So if you are going to start tapping into using that skill when it comes to your career or your money, make sure that you don't fall for the trap of get-rich-quick, because that is all an illusion. Nobody ever really gets rich quick. It is going to take time and patience and effort when it comes to using your skills, investing your time, your expertise into growing something, whether it means growing your knowledge base and building on the skills you currently have, or maybe if you're starting a business, you're going to learn more skills that basically pivoting off of what you already have for your skill set. So let's take a look at your love. What does Aries need to know when it comes to love? Many choices, brilliance, and innovation. Okay, so if you are single, Aries, there are a lot of options out there. You are somebody who is really intelligent. You just have to have a little bit of inspiration. Maybe you haven't been motivated to date lately. There is something about strategizing plans to go out and pursue options. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've definitely been holding back, moving really, really slow with that Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. There's something about your strength and your courage that needs to be heightened when it comes to you wanting to actually pursue options, because you do have options, Aries. You could be somebody who naturally attracts people, but maybe you're just in the mindset of you haven't wanted love. So what you need to know is if you continue to hold back, then you will continue to feel like, why am I not in a relationship? Why am I not meeting the person I want to? And that could be because you are actually closing off to being open and receptive. So your advice would be to not hold back, go slow and steady, getting back into dating, and really being reinvigorated with having the energy and the desire to be able to date and possibly find someone that you want to be with. Taurus. $350. Okay, Taurus, what do you need to know when it comes to money and career? What does Taurus need to know right now? Style. It's time to express yourself through design and art using your talent. Being creative with your finances will bring success in your career. So there's something about your sense of style. Maybe you have a really good sense of style with creativity that you have not tapped into the potential of using that yet. There's something about your talent and your eye and you actually getting comfortable with using your talent for your sense of style. It could be like, maybe you like to decorate homes, Taurus. You could be a home decorator. Maybe you like to decorate the way you dress. I mean, there's a lot of things when it comes to style. Comfort. Through you, you're not exactly rich, but you will live comfortably. So that is the point, is you're re-entering into the most comfortable period of your life. Your finances are at a state of balance. So there is this energy of you understanding the comfort level that you're going to get at because you're going to embrace your style when it comes to your career and finances. So let's take a look at love, Taurus. Okay, let's see, Taurus, when it comes to love. What is the messages for Taurus for love? We have reflection, drama, and strategy. Okay, so there is a situation that maybe you have been through recently that was very dramatic with your person, and you are reflecting upon that situation, trying to figure out what the best strategy is. We do have the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So maybe this person hurt you, Taurus, with that Three of Swords being hidden, and you didn't tell this person that it actually hurt you, but you're reflecting upon it now. And now you're feeling inspired to maybe disconnect and strategize on how to disconnect from the situation. But it does look like there is this underlying energy of your person still wanting to be devoted to you, wanting to be in union. So you may need to do a little bit of reflection on what you expect from this person and understand what needs to happen to overcome the hurt and pain if you choose to stay with this person. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, when it comes to your career, what do you need to know? What does Gemini need to know when it comes to their career? We have stand alone. There is an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects that have led you to become independent. Financial freedom is yours. So there is something that you should be doing as an entrepreneur, Gemini. If you're not an entrepreneur, the universe is saying there is something that you should be doing that you're really good at. Something that you've already done on your own. Maybe you do it independently with your job. Maybe you work from home, or you should be doing it as like a subcontractor and not working for somebody, but actually doing it by yourself as your own business. Take off. Things will take off much sooner than you expected. Now is a good time to take action. There is no stopping you now. You're rushing into things without a clear plan where you're headed. So if you have been toying with the idea of doing this, going off on your own, becoming a business owner, becoming that person who is the boss, now is the time for you to do that, because the universe is saying it will take off. It's going to take some time, but the time invested is going to be worth it. But you need to put the business plan in action now. And whatever you do, you're going to be successful at it when it comes to your business. So let's see what's going on for Gemini when it comes to love. What do you need to know, Gemini, when it comes to love? Cutting ties, good luck, and freedom. Okay, so there could be somebody that you need to cut ties with, somebody that you need to leave the current situation behind. It's going to bring you a lot of prosperity and a lot of good fortune in the near future when you are independent and when you're free. This could have something to do with this business adventure, that maybe you should not be in a relationship with this person because this person is maybe not the best influence or encourager. Maybe they will be holding you back, or they are holding you back. Yeah, we do have that Devil card. Queen of Cups, and the Hangman. Yeah, this person is somebody that is maybe very toxic, very negative. Maybe they think that being an entrepreneur isn't the best thing for them, but they reflect their opinion on you. And you maybe need to cut ties with people like that, whether it's a partner, a lover, a friend. But there is definitely, when it comes to love, once you do that and you cut out the toxicity of those connections, you're going to have a lot of good luck. You're going to feel really inspired and passionate, and you're going to be very independent, and you're going to surrender and let those ties to those connections go, and it's going to benefit you in every way possible. You're going to be super happy, and you're going to be financially secure. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's see, what do you need to know when it comes to your career and money? What does Cancer need to know? Watch out. There is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. So if you've had somebody maybe look over your finances for you, If you are maybe older or you're just super busy and you haven't had time and you're trusting someone else, you need to watch out. Make sure you're still checking your statements, checking your account to make sure everything is what it should be. Yeah, there is some type of change that you need to do when it comes to this because somebody is doing something behind the scenes. There is a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see the movement, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. So if you are doing all of the work at work, you're working on a project, and somebody is coming in and taking the credit for your project, you need to be aware of that. So you need to watch out for that. That is coming out really heavy when it comes to your career. And you may need to make some changes. If you're working for somebody who is always taking your work and they're taking the recognition for it, maybe it's time for you to change up jobs or change up who you report to or positions. There's those things that you need to use your intuition to help guide you on making those change. So let's see, Cancer, when it comes to love. What do you need to know when it comes to love? Real passion, connecting, and protection. Okay, so you are going to be connecting with somebody, or you currently are with someone that you're really passionate about. You're going to feel the connection, but there's going to be something about the truth that this person is maybe protecting you from. We do have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is an energy of you maybe weighing the pros and cons of the situation. There's something that is going to nudge you with your intuition that could be a red flag with this person. And this person maybe has ulterior motives when it comes to this connection. So just make sure you're using your intuition and gaining all the knowledge and information that you need to when it comes to this person and this connection. Leo, let's see, what do you need to know when it comes to your career and money? Leo. Balance. You need to balance your career and personal life. Honesty and business ethics are important to establish credibility in your work environment. So finding the balance between work and personal life is the challenge that you need to work on, Leo. There is a need for you to really be able to expand that. We do have windfall. Once you figure that out, you're about to receive a windfall of money or maybe even a raise if you work for a company. Money is currently in a positive cycle. This is a great time to treat yourself or make a big purchase. So Leo, if there's something that you have been wanting to purchase for yourself, this is a good time when money starts flowing to you easily. Your business could be thriving if you're self-employed. If you work for a company, you could be receiving a bonus or some type of pay raise, something that is justified. Just make sure you do keep your work-life balanced out with your career. Let's take a look at love for Leo. What does Leo need to know when it comes to love? Innovation, progress, and short term. Okay, so there is something out with the old, in with the new is what I'm hearing for you, Leo, when it comes to love. Maybe you thought that you were making progress on a connection with somebody. Slow and steady wins the race. But this could be a situation where maybe this is just going to be a short-term situation between you and this person. It's not something for the long term. We do have the Four of Cups, the Hangman in reverse, and the World. Yeah, there's definitely something that when it comes to this connection that you may be hurt and disappointed with because you thought it was going to progress into something. But the universe is saying, pause and take a step back. And even though you maybe thought you were progressing on it, this could be something that is just supposed to make you happy as a short-term fulfillment. And you're going to have to let it go and close the cycle out for you to be able to move forward and feel innovated to be able to move forward. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what do you need to know when it comes to career and money? What does Virgo need to know right now? Mishaps. There may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work and see what you have missed out on. Mistakes teach us lessons. So there could be something that maybe you do not see as a mistake, and maybe it's an oversight with your work when it comes to either your business if you're self-employed or if you work for somebody. But there is a need for you to recognize that, yeah, this is definitely tailored towards those that work in the office. This is something that, it is something that maybe you didn't see, you missed it, and it's a lesson learned. With the office, it says, delegating more can help you increase your earnings. Strategize a staff assistant, office manager, or any job working in an office. Think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. So if this mishap or oversight happened because you have too much on your plate, maybe it's time to delegate some of your responsibilities to other people. Being able to hand those responsibilities off will free up your time so you can oversee the workflow to ensure that that mishap does not happen again. Let's take a look at love for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know when it comes to love? Gestures, protection, and cultivation. Okay, so there is some type of nice gesture that somebody close to you when it comes to love is going to do for you. They're not going to tell you that it's them who did it. This is actually somebody who wants to be left unknown. So you could receive like flowers that just says, have a good day. You could receive some type of nice gesture from someone, but they don't want you to know it's them. So it could be somebody who behind the scenes maybe has a secret crush on you. We do have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the World in reverse. So yeah, this is, and we have good luck hidden at the bottom of the deck. So this is a situation where things are improving when it comes to the situation with love. So this person is actually somebody that you possibly work with. They are going through this phase of hiding themselves and how they feel about you, but they're going to be very honest soon with you that this is somebody who has been doing a lot of nice things behind the scenes because they actually have a crush on you, Virgo, and that's why. And that's something that's going to come to light. Libra. All right, Libra, when it comes to money and career, what do you need to know? What does Libra need to know? Security. You are financially secure and abundant. Continue to grow to maintain stability in your career and finances. Multiple streams of income are recommended. So if you don't have multiple streams of income, Libra, that's something that you should be focusing on for 2024. If you have a business, it could be something that needs to go global or international to expand your client base. If you work for a company, maybe you need to be looking at long distance travels. Maybe your company says if you travel more, you can actually make more money. That might be something that could secure a lot more abundance for you. But there is a need for you to look at multiple streams of income. Transporter. This card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. A career in transportation such as travel, driving, or shipping could appeal to you. You could travel to work, or perhaps you need to take action on some financial matter. So yeah, the transporter, that's what I was feeling with the sense of security. There's something about going global, overseas, international. When it comes to multiple streams of income, maybe you're going to start an e-commerce business and you're going to do shipping or something like that, or maybe you're in sales and you can make more money if you sell overseas or you commute to those areas. There is something about that when it comes to your career and money. Let's take a look at love, Libra. What does Libra need to know when it comes to love? What does Libra need to know when it comes to love? Direction, strategy, and success. Okay, so you are in the right direction when it comes to love. So if you haven't met somebody, it is going to be happening. There is success. There is a path that's going to bring you into a higher level of commitment very soon, Libra. This is something that maybe you've been taking the necessary steps to make plans to actually meet somebody new. You maybe were conflicted in the past about where you're going to meet somebody, how you're going to meet somebody, but maybe you've decided that you're no longer going to strategize exactly when or where, but you're just going to put it out into the universe to manifest that you want it, that you're ready for it, that this is something that you no longer want to be blinded by the truth that you do want this. You want this Ace of Cups, and this is being hidden at the bottom of the deck. So you're looking at things a little bit differently, and your vibe and your thoughts are more positive, which is going to bring you more success. So by you strategizing of having more hopeful and optimistic thoughts about meeting somebody and leaving the rest up to the universe is going to bring you success when it comes to love. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, what do you need to know when it comes to your career and money? What does Scorpio need to know? Mishaps. There may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work and see what you have missed out on. Mistakes teach us lessons. So if there is some type of contract that you do something with contracts with your business or with your career that did not, all the I's and T's didn't get crossed on that contract, be aware that that can create some type of misfortune where you're not going to get the job. You're not going to get whatever that contract binding is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a documentation and one of those initials or signatures does not get done. And it's going to create a mishap of you not being able to complete the job because you're not going to get the job because the paperwork wasn't filled out correctly. We do have helper. Think before you offer help. Healthy time and boundaries, setting healthy boundaries. So that could be, you could be a cashier, sales rep, call center, any field that you're able to assist others. Make sure your goals are yours and not someone else's. So this goes back to this contract legality. Maybe there's somebody that needs to proof those contracts before they get sent off to the clients for submission or whatever the workflow is. There is some need for someone to help proof that stuff to ensure that everything is secured and buttoned down before it gets sent off, to ensure that those opportunities do not get missed for you, Scorpio. Let's take a look for love. What does Scorpio need to know right now when it comes to love? Scorpio. Locked, long-term, and movement. Okay, Scorpio, you are entering into a long-term commitment. If you're not already in a relationship with somebody, you're going to be meeting somebody very soon, possibly through your job. It's going to turn into a long-term relationship, possibly even marriage. We do have the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. And being hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. So surrender to the process is what the universe is saying. You may have to actually make a choice of somebody from the past and somebody from the future. But there is this option that you may lie to yourself that the person from the past is the person that you want to be with or that you think you're supposed to be with. But don't deny yourself the red flags because that's actually not the person. That person causes too much stress and anxiety. You're actually going to be moving towards meeting somebody new if you haven't already met them. And it's going to bring a sense of security and reassurance. Your intuition is going to let you know that this is the person you should choose. That this option up here has higher potential than your ex from the past. So keep that in mind when you meet this new person, when you're contemplating the person from the past or the person into the future. Sagittarius, what do you need to know when it comes to your money and your career? Attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants as it affects the harmony of your cash flow. So making sure that you're not going out and purchasing anything that you can't afford. Making sure that you're putting your priorities over your wants and making sure your needs are met before your wants. We do have parenthood. Healing your inner child will help you make money. You could be a caregiver, a teacher, a pediatrician, or any career centered on children. Don't forget to nurture yourself while you work towards your goals. So you could be somebody who likes to buy flashy things or material things because there's something with your inner child. Maybe you didn't have a lot of things growing up, and as an adult, you do that to replace that inner child need. So there is a need for you to pay attention to that. That is something that could possibly hurt your bank account. Just make sure that you're always putting your priorities over your wants when it comes to your cash flow. Let's take a look at love, Sagittarius. What do you need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know when it comes to love? Signs, progress, and guidance. Okay, so you could be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities that Something has been moving. Something is progressing. The divine has been maybe awakening you with your heart chakra when it comes to a situation with somebody. Look at that. 2 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. Okay, Sagittarius, so your intuition knows. You've been getting the downloads from the universe that this is a connection, whoever this person is, that you are thinking about progressing into a higher level of commitment. This is somebody that you should. With the 2 of Cups, this is a union that is divinely guided. The High Priestess, you know, your intuition knows that this is progressing into something more, that you're being awakened with your heart chakra being fully open, that this is somebody that you need to take control with. With the Emperor, this is somebody you could already have children with, somebody you maybe want to have children with. This is somebody who potentially owns their own business, or they're a boss of some sort. They could be somebody who is very strong-willed. But this is definitely a connection that you are being divinely forced into this connection or presented with the opportunity of it. Of course, you do have free will to decide if you want it, but it's definitely looking positive here with this 2 of Cups. This is a mutual connection that you both are wanting to progress. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what do you need to know when it comes to your career and money? What does Capricorn need to know? Transformation. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it's worth it. So there is something that is changing or transforming for you, Capricorn. It could be if you work for a company, maybe your job is changing. You're going to have to get used to different knowledge and skill sets. If you own a business, maybe your business is changing and you have to adapt to that. We do see offering here. So the universe will meet all your needs when it comes to financial. Consider having a money offer. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. So there is going to be an offer of some sort, whether it's an offer for a new position, a different title, something offering that's going to come with more money tied to it. If it's a business, maybe you're going to get offered for more clients to expand your business, something that can actually grow and become very prosperous for you. Universe is saying don't resist it. Actually embrace this change. Even though it's uncomfortable right now, it's going to make you very comfortable financially down the road. So let's take a look at love. What does Capricorn need to know right now when it comes to love? What does Capricorn need to know when it comes to love? Looking, wish come true, and perspective. Okay, so Capricorn, you maybe are looking at things a little bit different. Maybe you're not having any worries when it comes to love. You're looking at things a little bit different. You're looking at things from a different perspective. We do have the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Temperance. So you are definitely healing when it comes from a connection in your past. You're looking at things a little bit different. You're not looking at things the way you were in the past. And there could be travel or distance between you and this person, or there could be incoming communication. But you are going to stand your ground that this person maybe was somebody that came into your life and was a wish come true. But with that Temperance, there's been a lot of patience. So this could be somebody that you haven't spoken to for a very long time. And it's looking at things from a different perspective. And now you're going to be at inner peace with the way things have played out between you and this person. You've come full circle with maybe you were resisting it in the past because you didn't agree, but now you're embracing the way things have played out. And you're going to start healing. You're going to have a lot of inner peace when it comes to love, because you are looking at things from a different perspective. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see. What do you need to know when it comes to career and money? What does Aquarius need to know? Magical. Your dream life is manifesting magically. You have enough resources to bring desires into reality. Your income is increasing rapidly. So things are evolving for you. You don't see this, but it is happening. You've been putting in all the work and it's about to pay off for you. We do have designer. You're being called to tune into your individuality and express yourself. A career in fashion, art, or an artistic endeavor could be just for you. Get creative with your finances. Perhaps it's time to discover a new talent. So there is something that you have been dreaming about doing. You've had this desire and you are tapping into getting enough resources to design the perfect life that you truly want. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, and it's going to also bring you a lot of financial satisfaction, Aquarius. This is something that, this is part of your higher calling, and that's why your manifestation is about to come into reality. And you probably already feel it. You can feel the energy of things about to happen. You don't know when, but you just know that it's about to happen. So let's take a look at love for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now when it comes to love? Okay, we had perspective, wanted to pop out really fast. Direction and success. Okay, so being able to look at things a little bit differently and the direction that you're going. If you've been single for a long time and you don't know why you've been single, it's because you've been divinely guided to be single right now, because there is another focus as a priority in your life that is leading towards success, and that needs to take precedent over love. So we do have the Hangman, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're overcoming something that you feel is one-sided, but you're going to accept it. You're going to let it go. You're going to leave it up to the universe, and you're just going to keep moving towards the direction of success, because you're going to know that this is something that's supposed to happen. Maybe in the past you wondered, well, why does everyone else have a relationship? And why am I not in a relationship? And things were very one-sided in your perspective in the past. You're shifting that focus and focusing solely on you and finding that inner happiness. And because you're doing that, you're bringing to the forefront of the direction that you need to go when it comes to a connection and relationships, that it is not one-sided, because you don't need that right now in your life. There's other things that are potentially moving for you. And because you're letting that go, you're being able to let go, and it's like the hurt is just falling away, and it's not going to be as apparent as forefront in your mind, where you're going to feel like you're just naturally progressing in the right direction of success, because that's where the universe wants you to be right now. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what do you need to know when it comes to your career and money? What does Pisces need to know? Objective. Writing down your goals will help you in achieving them. Keep yourself on track to reaching your dreams one step at a time. So there is something about writing things down, by putting it on paper, will help keep you on track. It will help you not to get off track and to be very analytical about what it is that you're trying to progress towards. We do have setbacks, taking one step forward to make two steps backwards. Setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter the next phase. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And this is part of having this objective of being organized. You maybe are not organized when it comes to your career and your finances. And that's something that is troublesome, because if you're not writing down what your 6-month goals, 1-year goals, 3, 5, 10-year goals are when it comes to career and money, you could be just living paycheck to paycheck and just living with whatever job is there, but you're not content. You're not fully satisfied. So the universe is saying that could be creating a lot of setbacks for you in your life when it comes to your career and your finances. So maybe taking the necessary steps to write a plan of action so that you can really see, are you on track for those goals of your expectations with your money and with your career of whatever it is that you want to do. And then you can kind of see your objective is if this is working or it's not working. And you'll have some type of game plan laid out for yourself. Let's take a look at love. What does Pisces need to know when it comes to love? What does Pisces need to know when it comes to love? Freedom, good luck, in the flow. Okay, so you are going to be embracing your independence, embracing the here and now. It's going to bring you a lot of good luck. You're going to find that along the way, that as long as you just go with the flow, you're going to find meaning and happiness. We've got the High Priestess in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You maybe in the past were very codependent on other people, that you felt like you maybe needed love. You needed to have somebody to feel complete. And there's something about you ignoring your intuition in the past about it's okay to be single. It's okay to be independent. It's okay to not have somebody at that moment. And in the present moment, you're going to be going through this energy of embracing the singleness, embracing that you don't have to have somebody to feel complete. You're going to be fully transparent with yourself. It's going to give you a sense of wisdom that it is okay. You're going to have this acceptance with it. And the near future is you're going to just go with the flow and allow things to naturally progress. And that codependency energy that you had once in the past will be a thing of the past. And you'll naturally feel that it just fades away and it's not as necessary as it once was. It's not as important, or it's not even as relevant to you anymore.